How long would you survive on these brutal planets? So today I was just lying on my bed, totally fried because summer is hitting way too hard. Life on Earth is getting tougher every damn day. And somewhere between my third iced coffee and giving up on productivity, I had this wild thought. What if I just left this planet? Like, bye Earth, time to start fresh. Maybe on Venus? I mean, people say, no, you don't want to, but seriously though, how long do you think we would survive on these planets? Well, I would say we won't survive a day, not even an hour. Let's start with the pretty Venus. It might look all soft and dreamy from far away, glowing like a golden orb, floating peacefully in space. But the moment you even think about getting closer, Venus turns into an absolute monster. First off, the temperature? A casual 475 degrees Celsius. That's hotter than your oven on max. Hot enough to melt lead, literally. It's gonna roast you like a marshmallow. But wait, that was not all. The air is 96% carbon dioxide, and it's not just hot air. The clouds are filled with sulfuric acid. Yep, acid. Even if you dropped in wearing some top-tier, sci-fi level protective gear, Venus would still eat through it like it's tissue paper. And you know that heavy feeling when you dive into a swimming pool? Multiply that by 90. That's what Venus feels like, as if you're stuck under 900 meters of ocean. Your lungs would get crushed before you could even finish gasping. And the smell? Oh, you wouldn't even last long enough to register it, but yeah, rotten eggs. That's the sulfur giving you one last insult before you go. You'd survive less than a second. I mean, you'd be dead before your body even hits the ground. You still thinking of moving? Like, how about Mars, right? Couldn't get any worse. I mean, Elon Musk wants to retire there. Matt Damon somehow farmed potatoes on it. It's got that moody red aesthetic, and even a little rover just vibing around. Kinda cute until you step out and instantly regret all your life choices. First off, the air? Yes, the air again. Totally useless. Mars is rocking a whole 95% carbon dioxide atmosphere. No oxygen. Not even a whiff. Mars has less than 1% of Earth's atmospheric pressure. That means if you walk out without a suit, the liquids in your body, blood, spit, eyeballs, you name it, will start boiling. You won't pop like a balloon in a cartoon, but you'll puff up, pass out, and die. Very dramatically. And don't expect Mars to warm you up while you suffer. The average temperature is negative 60 degrees Celsius. That's frostbite on your soul levels of cold. Still feeling brave? Great. Add radiation storms to your misery list. Mars doesn't have a magnetic field like Earth does, so all that cosmic and solar radiation, it's hitting you raw and unfiltered. Even with the best space gear, Mars is just one big no-no. You're gonna survive around 80 seconds, and that's only if you're lucky. Alright, so Mars didn't work out, I see. Maybe you're thinking bigger, like way bigger. How about Jupiter, the absolute unit of the solar system? Bad idea. Jupiter isn't just massive, it's a whole different level of nope. It's 318 times heavier than Earth, and you know what that means? Gravity, pressure, chaos. And well, Jupiter has no solid surface. It's just layers and layers of clouds, storms, and gas waiting to ruin your day. So even if you parachuted in, you'd immediately hit winds going 620 kilometers per hour. That's fast enough to throw a skyscraper like a paper plane. But hey, let's say you're still falling. Every meter you drop, the air gets denser and heavier. By the time you've fallen about 150 kilometers, the pressure is so insane it would crush a nuclear submarine like a soda can. And if that's not enough to stress you out, here's another lovely gift from Jupiter: radiation. Its radiation belts are absolutely brutal. You wouldn't just get a tan. Your nervous system would start frying in minutes. We're talking microwaved from the inside levels of horror. And lightning? Oh yeah, Jupiter doesn't mess around there either. It throws out lightning bolts bigger than countries. If the pressure doesn't kill you, the storms will. You're gonna be done in under 2 minutes, and that's if you don't get zapped, crushed, or shredded by storm winds first. If not Jupiter, why not Uranus, right? Well, wrong, because this place will freeze you to death. We're talking negative 224 degrees Celsius. That's the coldest planet in the entire solar system. Step out there and your skin would freeze solid in seconds. Your nose gone, your face stiff, your entire body basically a space popsicle. And unlike Jupiter, which drags you down through violent chaos, Uranus is more polite about killing you. Its atmosphere is hydrogen and methane, and there's zero oxygen. So unless you've brought your own air, your lungs are gonna panic and then shut down completely. Now here's the weird twist. Uranus spins on its side, like literally tilted 98 degrees. That means its seasons are all messed up. Each season, a whole 21 Earth years long. So you might end up stuck in a years-long freezing twilight zone, if you somehow survive that long, which you won't. It's quiet, peaceful, freezing, and 100% deadly. Congratulations, you survived for about 2 minutes, just enough to freeze, suffocate, and deeply regret your life choices. Uranus will freeze you solid in silence. But maybe you're done with the cold now, right? Time to move a little closer to sanity. Not that it helps. So Mercury's the closest planet to the sun, right? You'd think it's the hottest. But surprise, it's not. That crown still goes to Venus, because Mercury doesn't even have an atmosphere to trap heat. The land on the side facing the sun, and you're basically in an oven set to 430 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to melt your bones and crisp up your spacesuit. Now just take a few steps into the shade, literally like 5 meters, and suddenly it's negative 180 degrees Celsius. You go from frying to freezing faster than your brain can process what's happening. So yeah, your left hand might be boiling while your right hand is frozen solid. Love that for you. Oh, and by the way, there's no air, no atmosphere. You can't breathe. You can't talk, and your organs start throwing a full-on panic attack the moment you step out. Being right next to the sun also means Mercury is getting hit with raw, unfiltered solar radiation 24/7. And guess what? No magnetic field. That means you've got zero protection. It's just you, and a big angry sun throwing lethal energy at your face. Estimated survival time, 3 to 5 minutes max. And that's if you find a shadow to hide in. But good luck, because that shade won't save you from everything else trying to kill you. Done sizzling and freezing on Mercury? Great. Let's head all the way to the other end of the solar system, and I mean way out there. Neptune, the cold, forgotten sibling of the solar system. It's got this chill, dreamy blue vibe. But don't let the aesthetics fool you. Neptune is a full-blown death trap in disguise. The entire planet is basically one giant raging storm, just wrapped in a blanket of methane. Winds here hit 2,100 kilometers per hour. Yeah, that's nearly twice the speed of sound. So the second you step in, you're not just knocked over, you're shredded. And guess what? Like Jupiter, Neptune has no solid surface. So if you're thinking of landing, think again, because you'll fall straight into dense gas layers, where the pressure keeps rising and rising until, snap, you're crushed like a bug under a boot. And if that doesn't kill you first, the cold definitely will. We're talking negative 214 degrees Celsius. You'd be frozen solid before you could even scream. Literally, your vocal cords would stop working. Oh, and sunlight? Forget about it. It's so far from the sun that it barely gets any light. You'll be dead meat within 30 seconds. That's it. Just 30 brutal seconds. So yeah, after this little death tour, let me just say, I'm so glad right here on Earth. No boiling lungs, no space storms, no frozen popsicles. Just traffic, bills, and bad Wi-Fi. And honestly, I'll take it. Earth may not be perfect, but it's the only place where I can breathe and binge watch in peace. I'm not leaving. Nope, I'm staying put. Forever.